Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 58 of Napoleon's European campaign, Napoleon Total War. In the last part we wiped out a small Russian force outside Lemberg, but obviously winter is set in, so I'm trying to bring armies back in to the city, and I'm not going to force the armies into Russia during the winter. I'm not falling for that old trick, so I'll deal with the small force here, but for the most part I'm just going to let the armies recover until the winter lifts. We might work our way slowly forward. Yeah, actually, well, there's no point moving the army while we're waiting for recruits to join us. Let's see. Army. Yep. If you get these guys, so they can't move any further than the bridge, really. We'll have them head for Königsberg. We suffer some attrition, but you can march in there and replenish, and then the army can move out. Down here, you're going to make this attack. In fact, let's go ahead and do that just now. It should be a quick enough battle. Obviously don't have any cav, so I need to try and surround them with the infantry and make sure that we do wipe these guys out. And I will add some, at least hussars, into this army. Just for the purposes of chasing down any enemy. Okay. So we're just going to the normal sort of setup. That's a wee bit far back. And here. Back there. So I'm going to try and get a brigade up on either flank to envelop them, and have the other two brigades just march straight towards them in the centre. Okay, let's go. Start the battle and you get on the march. I'll do the same over here. And we've come up to there to start with. And they're just going to stand. They are, okay. In that case, I'll have you come up to here. This brigade to there. And you up about there and over in this flank. You come up to about there. I should bring the general forward. I was going to say the general can chase down, but Cav seems to take casualties when it's chasing down fleeing infantry. Yeah, definitely need to get some cav into this army. I mean, for this situation, having, I suppose it's almost a full regiment, but having a single regiment and having to take this amount of time to march towards it, to make sure that they don't just run away, live to fight another day. It's a bit of a pain. Let's fast forward. I don't want to take too long over this battle. And they're still quite far back over on the right flank. Let's have this brigade march all the way up to there. This other brigade should come over around there. Right down to normal speed. These brigades march forward. No, I've given the wrong brigade orders once again. This brigade I want around down behind. Yeah, so it's you I would like in there. Right, let's get you to line. Form up here. And you. Okay, so settle for that. These guys are heading for where? Oh, so they should go around the buildings. Not get too well. No, they're coming over to this flank now. You've attracted them towards you, so let's get you set up. You form a line back here actually. You outhouses in the way. And they've stopped again. Okay, you do that. This brigade continues to march up here, try to get into the flank. You come over and behind. And if you you march over to there, so that some of you at least can get into action. Line up in here somewhere. Can. Right. And you. Back into column. Get on the march again. You around there. You come up. I'd even put down some anti-cavalry defences. Okay, but this at least means that they're going to be completely surrounded. So they're not going to escape. It means it's going to be a longer, drawn-out firefight, no? Well, the morale's close to breaking every time they take a volley, but they're obviously isolated. They've got no support. overwhelming enemy superiority, being shot in the back. Yeah, I'll wait until they break and then we'll charge in. I'm not even stopping to reload anymore. Oh no, some of them are. You don't shoot at will, you charge. Oh, they've gone, right. Nobody shoot at will. Charge them. And we're continuing to make sure they go. How many have we got left? 135. How many of them were able to run right through regiments. Okay. Right. We'll just end it there. That should be more than sufficient. So, 42 men left. Good, let's repair this. And the army can replenish the few losses that it suffered. But let's get down here. This is where the main advance is going to be, where it's still reasonable weather. And we're going to start with having Napoleon come out and... yeah, let's attack. See if we can get the city to surrender. We can! Excellent. Peacefully occupy. And let's repair and improve the infrastructure. And it looks like they've not retreated out of reinforcement range of this army. So can we engage these guys as well? And they don't even run. What have they got? Just some Cossacks, Lancers, about 8 regiments of infantry. Let's attack. And with this one I will set up off camera. And they get to defend a city. How annoying. But I think they'll come towards us, because we are overwhelming. Okay, so I was looking at this ground here for guns. They're all back in the city. Well, I suppose they've got reinforcements, don't they? Okay, we've got some nice high ground up here as well. So I think I might split the artillery into two, get them from 2 angles, and march up the centre. So set up, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, here's part of our setup. So I have split the artillery. We've got 3 batteries over there, and another 3 up here. And I've not used the whole army. Once again, we've got maybe about half the infantry back there out the way, but we're not up against very much. Now we have the Russian forces, so I just wanted to use mostly the units that don't have much experience and fewer injuries. So let's go ahead and start the battle. Move the guns forward. Enemy reinforcements coming in over there. Okay, so they're pretty far back. That's okay then, I can move my guns forward. And we'll use our cav to screen them. There's the enemy up there. So you come forward to here. And I made the point of making sure we had infantry in each flank as well to protect the guns. I just remembered in time that they were bringing in some Cossack lancers because I was going to just have the infantry in the centre and have nothing protecting my guns. So there we go. That means you should be clear to march right up that flank with... yeah, let's get the cab over there to come forward as well. Maybe not that far, maybe just up. That'll do, that's fine. Okay, so it looks like they're heading towards my guns. Let's get you to go and charge them. These guns can line up here. Get a real stramash in here. I'm spending too much time looking at this. I don't have time to see what the other regiment's doing. You go after them, and you both just hold back there for now. No, actually don't go after them because you might run into that accompanying infantry. So just stick back there. You deploy, get into action. And up here, get ready. The guns are, well, we've got 2 batteries of 6-pounder horse artillery. The rest of the guns are 8-pounders. Just now view more about there. Okay. I don't like how far back you've set up. That happens all the time with it. Deploy the cannon based on the markers, but that's where the horses are. And obviously the horse artillery is more out in front of the guns. Right, so if you would actually, when you're limbered, we go. Mount. Good job. If you could... This was difficult to judge. Right, so those guns don't look like they're in the line of fire there of the battery next to them. This cav heading. Let's get you into square. You're quite far out. No, they've gone already. I was just about to put this regiment in square as well. Okay, here you come. Well, hang on. No. I don't think they would charge in. Let's get this artillery into action. Not very organised in this battle. Let's bring you around here. Don't go on top of that rise for now. They're withdrawing entirely over to that flank, looks like. So let's have the infantry begin to cross as well. Let's see, I did get the right brigade. So you can come around the rear of the town. And this curve. I'll have you out on the flank here. This brigade will push up. That is a small rise there. You stay behind that then. You in range? You're in range of something. I don't know if you're in range of troops back here. No, you're not. So I'm going to have to move you forward. In fact, I might just reposition all of the guns. Don't want them behind that rise. Okay, let's just mount up. We'll find a spot for you. And the same up here. You're probably not in range of anything at all anymore. This curve, we're going to bring you all the way up to here. Hadn't anticipated. I thought that the reinforcements would come to join up with the garrison rather than the other way around. Let's have you come down to here. There. And they're moving again. Well, if you're moving again, I'll change my mind about where we deploy. Just form up here for now. Where are the guns going to be up there? Right, okay, that's fine. Over there. You get into the town. And you can come up to this position here. This other brigade continues around the outskirts. I'm going to bring this artillery across to here. You there. There. Okay, that's fine. Can you... It's not really where I want you. Form up there then. No, there's a building right in the way there. So you just... should be able to form up in here, surely. After a fashion. There we go. Regiment back in there. Alright. Some guns in action, we've got some retreating. These guns are in decent position, they're still moving. Yeah, stay focusing on them for now, that's okay. This infantry, we can now move into here. You could potentially, in fact you just... we've got that regiment in there though. You stay in here. Column. Still wait for them to march around. This artillery could deploy. To there. Well, and remembering that this is the horse artillery. That's okay. So just thinking about where the guns would actually end up deploying. Come around here. Let's have this regiment march up to there. We'll scoot them around the flank a bit. Okay, come into range of those guys. Let's have you come around there. These guns now, and they've all broken. Target the square then. If I want you to unlimber, well, we've still got the General's Regiment coming in. So focus fire on that regiment. Cav is on here. You and charge into them as well. And you watch out for artillery fire. Can you come and charge them? You charge them from this flank. You come into the rear, stop them running away. Now you keep shooting out here. And you could shoot in there instead. I think you've got a better line of fire in them. The building's in the way. Where's that cav? There it is there. And you chase them down as well. And your comrades over here. Shoot it well, please. 44 men, they should be dead. I was going to do this a wee while ago. The general's still there. This fight in here, that's over already. Okay, so just a couple of regiments up here left. Come up, take a good position there. Begin wheeling in. Range. Edge up a bit further. You can attack here. And the guns, what are you shooting at? In here, looks like. Which is exactly where you should be. And that looks like the end of them. So let's limber up the guns as usual. Continue for now. And there. You're after the general. You come after the general too. Right, and we'll fast forward. What do we got over there? 150. Just let these guys mop up as many of the fleeing troops as we can. Enemy general's dead. Trying to think, there's 10 men left in there. Two over there, right. I reckon that's good enough. Right, so 241 remaining. I don't think anyone actually will escape. No, good stuff. Even better, Napoleon's army gets to stay in the city. Okay. Well, as I said, I'm not going to advance up into the snow. Push. I want you to come up through there. But then the next crossing is up here. Well, come down this way. You stay there. So I'd like to send a couple of spies across there. I always forget about Sevastopol, but I don't think there's going to be any troops down there. You probably just come a bit beyond Kiev now. We'll have you up here. You come and give us vision of this area. You can stay where you are. Move you further forward. And you just stay there actually, I think that's okay for you. Okay, is that all of the spies moved? Still got two, still got somebody in Hungary. Where? Am I blind? Is he in the town? No. The camera's just taking me nowhere near him. There he is now. Right. Yeah, so you can come up through there. And yeah, I think we'll leave you there as well. I'll check this before the start of the turn, so that's all okay. So there we go. I'm going to put in a break here, and we'll move on to the next turn in the next part. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.